Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
It is so much fun.
Oh,
I,
good.
I tweeted it the other day. My Twitter went mad. It was a good day. It must be
Oh,
what I did.
good, good,
It was
good.
like it was
Thanks for spreading the
retweeted.
word.
Yeah, it was retweeted by a certain Brian Reynolds. I don't know who that is. It's all good.
I
Um,
love it.
what I love about this movie is it's so surprising. On the surface, you get, and in the trailers, you get a certain movie. When you see the movie, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. There's so many surprises. When you read this for the first time, was that something that surprised you that it went in direction that you maybe weren't expecting in the first sort of 40 pages?
Definitely. I mean, there was so much detail and imagination, like you could really feel off the page. I think the heart of the film really kind of evolved with it as we were filming. I know that we were kind of starting to film scenes, and Ryan and Seán were picking up on certain relationships and throughout the story that were like, we have to kind of add on to this. We have to make more of it. And I think that's what's so amazing about the both of them is that they're kind of very free flowing. Nothing's kind of set in stone. They're happy to make changes as and when is needed if they feel it's right. So the kind of heart of it developed as we went on with it, which is really beautiful, I think. And it's amazing that people are feeling that, because I think you're right. I think people think Free Guy's going to be one thing and they can put it in that box and that's what it's going to be. But it's so great to hear people kind of coming away and going, I didn't expect to be, so kind of moved or be questioning my own existence or my own actions and how my place in the world. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of Molotov Girl's costumes, did you have any say on what she would look like? Were you able to kind of put a few kind of, I guess, quote unquote, fantasy elements that maybe you wouldn't have got to wear in anything else into her costume?
Do you know what? I was so overwhelmed to be there that I kind of just let everyone do with me what they wanted. But it was great I mean, the costume started at a very, very, very different point to where it kind of finished. And I know Ryan really liked the kind of Bonnie and Clyde influence. And then there was kind of like a punk element, which I really loved. And I think a big thing for me was that it was practical. It was an avatar created by Millie. And that was kind of the first and foremost, most important thing. So yeah, it was great when you see it all kind of come together.
Yeah. And as a final question, obviously you got this movie coming out. We've just seen you in the trailer for The Last Duel, which looks amazing. Honest to God, it looks
Thank you.
amazing.
Thanks so much.
Two very different experiences, but I imagine it wasn't difficult to say yes to Ridley Scott and
No.
everybody else that's in it.
Definitely not. No, you're right. They are, I mean, they're very, very, very different. And both wonderful in different ways. And I think, I'm hugely grateful to have had the experience on Free Guy and work with Seán. As I feel like I learned so much on Free Guy, and it was a very gentle easing in, to then go on to the Last Duel and feel like, oh, okay, I'm here and I feel like I should be here, to not constantly feel like you're out of your depth.
Yeah, it looks like you do give Adam Driver, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon a bit of a run for their money, which is always nice to see. I think.
Oh, thank you very
Down a
much.
few pegs. Congratulations on the movie again. Thanks for your time, and I hope it goes
Thank you.
well for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey, you guys!